And we start, in fact, very comfortable. Turn the head to one side. Arms, if you can, to the back. And let your legs fall away from each other. So it's again and again that principle that it's good to start from a place of comfort, of ease, and then move from that area. So if you can, arms by the sides of your body to the back. But if for any reasons you choose a different way, please do that. Your legs fall away from each other and your head is resting on one side. And if you notice that although the room is warm, that there is a bit of a coolness, you just put a blanket over you. These blankets are very light. They will not restrict your movements. Then with your eyes closed, feel to look into the entire body and bring a feeling of smile into the entire body. In your body there is a space. Feel that space. And in that space that is in your body, the breath is moving. The inhalation is the movement from the feet through the legs, through the body, up to the crown. And the exhalation is an inner movement in that space that is in the body from the crown down to your toes. Breathing a moment like this, feeling this wave-like movement of the breath going up and down in your body. The breath has a feeling of touch with it, and therefore see if you can feel that very subtle sensation of an inner touch when the breath is flowing up. This subtle sensation of an inner touch from the toes up to the crown. And when you're breathing out, that sensation of a subtle inner touch from the crown to your toes. When the inhalation has ended, there is a pause. When the exhalation has ended, there is a pause. When the breath is moving in the space, in the silence that is in the body, you can listen to that very subtle sound of the breathing. In the pause, when the breath is not moving, you can listen to the silence that is in the space that is in the body. Watch your breathing. And let your breathing very gently grow, as if your breathing is like an elastic that you very gently begin to pull apart. Now feel your legs. Feel the entire legs from the toes up to your hip joints. With every inhalation, feel as if the energy that is in your breathing is flowing from the toes through the legs up to your hip joints. With this feeling and with your next inhalation, try very gently to get a stretch feeling into both legs. Now sometimes we get cramps, and then for a moment you might need to tuck the toes under. And then you might also not bring too much activity into your calves, just as much as you can. Now for your legs. With your next exhalation, slowly try to bring your legs closer so that your ankles might be able to touch your lower legs, the calves, the knees, your upper legs, your thighs. Watch your breathing. Feel your legs. Feel as if somebody is very gently holding your toes and is beginning to stretch your legs a bit more to the back to make them more active. And with this feeling and with your next inhalation, try to get a bit more of a stretch feeling into your legs. For a moment, you could have that sensation as if your kneecaps are lifting off the ground. And then you can relax that activity a little. Now feel your thighs. Feel as if deep in your thighs is an energy. That energy is flowing from the depths of your thighs onto the surface of your thighs. With this movement of the energy, you will be able to gently bring your thighs, your upper legs, more towards the ground. Now with these feelings and with your next exhalation, try slowly to bring your thighs more to the ground. It might relax the activity in your legs a little, and that is okay. Upper legs. The thighs are your upper legs. That's the area between the knees and the pelvis. Now feel your hips, the pubic bone. And with your next exhalation, feel to anchor the hips and the pubic bone on the floor. If therefore the upper legs are relaxing a little, please accept this. Now feel your chest. Feel deep within your chest is an energy, and that energy is flowing from the depths to the surface, and this creates the movement. And with this feeling and with your next exhalation, slowly bringing now your chest more forwards and towards the ground. If that has relaxed the pelvic position a little, please accept this. Now feel your shoulders. Feel as if somebody is sliding their palms from the sides under the shoulders and is very gently lifting them up a little. And with this feeling, with your inhalation, just lift the shoulders a little. Feel your arms. With your next exhalation, stretch your arms more to the back along the sides of your body. And then bending your elbows a little, relaxing your arms gently. Watch your breathing. Now, feel your head. You will have noticed that the head was turned to one side, just to even out that stretch you created. Lift the head a little, nose points down. Turn the head to the other side. Rest a moment with the head on this side. You might have lost that activity feeling in your legs, and therefore very gently you could try to bring a bit more of a stretch feeling into your legs. Feel your thighs, your stomach, your chest. With your next exhalation in this flow-like movement, you could bring your thighs, stomach, chest more to the ground. Watch your breathing. Now feel your head. With your next inhalation, lift the head a little. With the exhalation, turn it to the front and either you're placing the chin on the ground or the forehead on the ground. Watch your breathing. Now feel as if somebody is holding your head by the sides and even cradling your jawbones, and very gently drawing your chin and your head a bit more forwards to get a bit more of a stretch from the chin through the neck to the pit of your throat. And to get this feeling, and with your next exhalation, if you can, see if you can slide the chin a little bit more forwards. Or equally, you could hover the forehead above the floor, lengthen head and neck out of your shoulder girdle, and then lower the forehead back down. Watch your breathing. Now feel your palms. Stretch your fingers so it brings an activity feeling into your arms. Now feel your arms. With your next exhalation, begin to bend your elbows so the arms slide up towards your shoulders. And then with your inhalation, stretch your arms out in front of you. If you are interfering with somebody, just move a bit on your mat. You might have shoulder distance between your arms, but equally the distance could be bigger. Here with your fingertips, you want to reach forwards to the wall in front of you. See if you can very gently press your palms onto the floor. Now, if you're not happy in the position you are because you feel you're touching something, you might want to just rearrange your mat. Now feel as if somebody has glued your fingertips to where they are, so they will not move from where they are. Now feel your chin. With every exhalation, feel as you're breathing out, an energy is flowing from the chin through the neck to the pit of your throat. Also feel internally an energy is flowing from the crown through the center of your head to the pit of your throat. Breathe out with this feeling. Try to feel both of these energies, the one on the surface, the one in the depths. Now, with your next exhalation, very gently begin to lengthen your chin forwards, the forehead forwards, and then you might be able to lift the forehead, to lengthen your chin and lift your chin, the neck, but don't lift your chest. Watch your breathing. If you have now a discomfort in your neck, you can just tuck in the chin slightly. Watch your breathing. Now with every exhalation, feel energy flows from the chin through the neck to the pit of your throat. Do not lift. With your next inhalation, see if you can just lengthen the chin forwards, and then lifting it a bit up till more stretch comes from the chin through the neck to the pit of your throat. Watch your breathing. Now with every exhalation, feel energy flows from the pit of your throat through the chest to the navel region. Also feel deep inside, and energy flows from the pit of your throat through the axis of your body to the tailbone region. Now with these feelings and with your next exhalation, try to lift your chest a bit more forwards and up, lifting your spine vertebra by vertebra. When the body wants to stop that movement, let it stop. Watch your breathing. Now with every exhalation, feel to move an energy from the chest, the heart region, down to the navel region. Also feel deep inside an energy flows from the pit of your throat on the axis to the lower tip of your spine. With these feelings and with your next exhalation, try to lift your chest and spine a little bit more. Hold the body in this posture and let your breathing now grow, so that the breathing helps you to hold the posture. With your next exhalation, feel to exhale completely. Feel the energy in the depths flowing from the anus region to the pit of your throat, from the navel region to the chest. With your next inhalation, slowly lower the chest and the energy flows from the chest to the pit of your throat, but do not lower the neck or chin or forehead. Feel your breathing. Feel both energies, one on the surface from the pit of your throat to the chin, one in the depths from the pit of your throat to the crown. Feeling both of those energies. With your next inhalation, also lower the neck, the chin, the forehead to the ground. Watch your breathing. Feel your arms. Bend your arms a little. Feel your head. Lift your head, nose points down. Breathing out, turn the head to one side. Relax it by resting it on the floor. You can bend your arms more. Feel the body in this posture and feel your breathing. Now let your breathing very gently grow. Feel your legs. With your next inhalation, very gently bring your legs together, the toes, the feet, the ankles, the calves, the knees, your thighs, your upper legs. Feel as if somebody is holding their toes and very gently pulling your legs a bit more backwards to make them more active. To get this feeling, and with your next inhalation, begin to gently stretch your legs a bit more. Feel your thighs, your stomach, feel your chest. With your next exhalation in this flow-like movement, try to bring your thighs more to the floor, the stomach, the chest more to the floor. Watch your breathing. Now remember where you turned your head, so next time you can turn it the other side. Lift the head a little, turn it to the front, and either place the chin or the forehead on the ground. Now feel your arms. With your next inhalation, gently begin to get a stretch feeling into your arms. Arms are in parallel or wider in front of you. Now feel your right arm and keep the right upper arm from the shoulder to the elbow in its place. Feel the lower arm, the area from the elbow to the fingertips. And then when you're breathing out, you're folding the right forearm so that the right fingertips can touch the left elbow. Do not worry if that is not the case. Then you just do as good as you can, that bending. Now for your left arm, from the fingertips to the elbow, that part of the arm is going to move. From the elbow to the shoulder, try to keep that part of the arm still. And then with your next exhalation, you're bending the left arm. So the possibility is that your right fingertips touch the left elbow, the left fingertips touch the right elbow. But the possibility is that they might just touch the forearms, or they might just rest on top of each other. Watch your breathing. Feel your arms from the elbows to the shoulders. And feel as if somebody is very gently holding your elbows and begins to draw your arms more forwards. So stretch feeling can come into the sides of your body. Remember, these are all small movements. At times they might not even be visible. With this feeling and with your inhalation, try to get this feeling as if you're moving your upper arms more forwards. A small movement. Now feel your armpits. Feel as if somebody is placing their palms on top of your shoulders, helping you to slide the shoulder blades down and helping you gently to move your armpits a bit further towards the ground. Breathe with this feeling. And then with your next exhalation, slowly try to sliding the shoulder blades down, try to bring your armpits towards the ground. As I said, all small movements, some of them might not even be visible. Watch your breathing. Now feel your legs. Very gently bring a stretch feeling into your legs in case they lost their activity. Now feel your right leg. With your next inhalation, slowly begin to stretch the right leg so that it feels a bit more active than the left. Watch your breathing. Now to the rhythm of your exhalation, feel an energy flows from the right foot through the leg to your right hip joint. Do not lift the right hip joint. Now with your next exhalation, begin to slowly stretch the right leg and see if you can lift it with this feeling, the foot, calf, knee, the thigh. Doesn't matter how much it goes up. Watch your breathing. Let your breathing gently grow. Feel as if somebody is placing a palm under your right thigh, holding it in this position, stopping it from lowering itself. Now feel your chin, neck, chest, feel your spine. With your next exhalation, only if you can, begin to lengthen your chin forwards or the forehead, and in this flow-like movement begin to lift your chin, neck, chest, your spine. Arms stay on the floor. Drop your shoulders. If your neck gets tight, lower the chin a little. Watch your breathing. Now feel somebody is sliding a palm from underneath in the front to support your chest stopping it from lowering in the next movement. Feel your right thigh. With your next exhalation, only if you can, try to lift your right thigh a little bit more. Feel your chest, feel your spine. With your next exhalation, try to lift your chest, your spine a little bit more. Remember, when you force a posture, you will not be able to hold it. If you feel you're struggling, lower the chest a little, lower the leg a little. Now feel your stomach in the navel area. Feel somebody sliding a palm under your belly and gently pushing the navel to the spine. To get this feeling, with your exhalation, draw the navel a bit to the spine. Now feel the body in this posture and let your breathing grow. Breathing longer and deeper. So the breathing helps you to hold that posture. With your next exhalation, exhale completely. Feel your chest, your spine. With your next inhalation, slowly lower the chest and spine, the neck and chin, or the forehead to the ground. Watch your breathing. Now for your right leg. With your next inhalation, gently stretch the right leg and then bring your thigh, knee, calf, foot to the ground. Watch your breathing. Relax your legs a little. Relax your arms a little. Lift the head. Turn it to the other side. Watch and experience your breathing. Remember, it doesn't matter if that movement you are doing is invisible. Remember that now you will notice patterns of grasping, aversion. So when you stay with the experience of the body moving, you will move within your capacity. Therefore, we do this movement slowly and step by step. Watch and experience your breathing. Now feel your legs. With your next inhalation, as if somebody is holding your toes and pulling your legs to the back, very gently get a stretch feeling into your legs. Feel your thighs, your stomach, your chest. With your next exhalation, gently in a flow-like movement, bring your thighs to the floor, your stomach, your chest to the floor. Watch your breathing. Now feel your head. With your inhalation, lift it a little. With your exhalation, turn it to the front, either chin or forehead on the ground. Watch your breathing. Now feel your chin, or lightly lift your forehead. With your next inhalation, just slide it more forwards, and then chin on the ground or forehead on the ground. Feel your arms, and see if you can slide the fingertips to their elbows. But if that is not appropriate, then you can have your arms more apart. It might be that only one palm rests on the other. Feel your shoulders, and very gently feel to draw the shoulders back, sliding them away from your ears. Feel as if somebody is holding your elbows and trying to draw the elbows a bit further up To get this feeling, with your inhalation, try to slide your elbows more up. Here somebody is placing their palms on top of your shoulders, gently moving your armpits towards the ground. To get this feeling, and with your next exhalation, gently try to bring your armpits more to the ground. If any of these movements brought a discomfort into your body, you have to relax them. Watch your breathing. Now for your right leg. With your next inhalation, slowly begin to stretch the right leg as if somebody is holding it, pulling it more to the back, so the right leg feels a bit more active than the left. For your left leg, feel somebody is holding it, and then gently sliding the left leg more to the back. Both legs active and together. Feel the entire left leg. Feel with every exhalation you're moving an energy from the left foot through the leg up to your hip. Feel as if you're breathing out against a very light resistance that helps the breath to be active but slow. With your next exhalation, only if you can, begin to stretch the left leg more, and then see if you can lift the foot, the calf, the knee, the thigh. Doesn't matter how much you lift. The weight of the left leg falls into your hip. Watch your breathing. Now feel somebody is placing a palm from underneath onto your left thigh, holding it, supporting it in this position so it doesn't come down in the next movement. Watch your breathing. Now feel your chin, neck, chest, your spine. Feel with every exhalation you're exhaling a little bit more actively, longer and deeper. With this feeling and with your next exhalation, only if you can, begin to slide the chin, the forehead forwards, and then begin to lift your chin, neck, chest, vertebra by vertebra, lift your spine. It does not matter how much you come up. Watch your breathing. If you have pushed or thrown a body part up, you will not be able to sustain it. So therefore, even now you might want to lower a little. Feel now somebody is placing a palm from underneath onto your chest, touching it gently, preventing it from lowering in the next movement. Feel your left thigh. With your next exhalation, lift your left thigh a little bit more. Your right thigh is on the floor. Lift your left thigh a little bit more. Watch your breathing. You're not working with your arms, you're working with your back muscles, so your arms are they're not involved in this movement. For your chest. With your next exhalation, only if you can, lift your chest and spine more. Watch your breathing. Now feel the navel area. Feel somebody sliding a palm from underneath to draw the navel to the spine. To get this feeling with your exhalation, draw the navel gently to the spine. Now feel the body in this posture. Let your breathing grow, so your breathing helps you to hold this posture. Now, with your next exhalation, feel to exhale completely, feel the pause. Feel your chest, your spine. With your inhalation, slowly lower the chest, vertebra by vertebra, the spine to the ground, the neck, the chin, or the forehead to the ground. Watch your breathing. Feel your left leg. With your next inhalation, slowly stretch the left leg and bring it to the ground. Thigh, knee, calf, ankle, foot. Watch your breathing. Now for your arms, separate the arms a little so the palms slide more on top of each other. For your head, lift it, turn it to the side, rest one cheek on the ground. For your arms, and slowly with every exhalation, move your arms over the sides back to the sides of your body. Relaxing your arms by the sides of your body. For your legs, allow your legs to fall away from each other, relaxing your legs, relaxing your arms, relaxing the body, being aware of the sensations that are happening in your body, knowing how it feels when the body is relaxing. Watch your breathing again. Let your breathing very gently grow so it becomes more active, longer and deeper. Feel your legs. Very gently, with your next inhalation, bring your legs together. Feet, calves, thighs. Watch your breathing. Remember, if for reasons you know that is uncomfortable, you also can have your legs just in parallel. Now feel your thighs, your stomach, your chest. With your next exhalation in a flow-like movement, bring your thighs to the floor, your stomach, your chest to the floor. Watch your breathing. Feel your chest, feel your shoulders. With your next inhalation, just lifting the shoulders a little bit off the floor. Feel your hands, your arms. Get a feeling of stretch into your fingers. Get a feeling of stretch into your arms. And then with your next inhalation, stretch your arms more to the back. And then relax that activity a little. Watch your breathing. Now feel your head. With your inhalation, lift the head a little. With your exhalation, turn it to the front, either placing the chin or the forehead on the ground. Watch your breathing. Now for your chin or your forehead. With your next exhalation, slide the chin more forward so you get more of a neck stretch, or the forehead more forwards, resting it on the floor. Watch your breathing. Now feel your arms, feel your fingers. With your inhalation, begin to get a stretch feeling into your fingers. Feel the arms from the fingertips to the shoulders. With your next inhalation, begin to stretch your arms more to the back. Watch your breathing. With your next inhalation, only if you can, stretch your arms and lift them, and then place the back of your palms on your buttocks, cross your thumbs. Arms might be bent. Watch your breathing. Now, feel as if somebody is holding your fingertips and gently drawing your arms more to the back, not lifting them, but drawing them to the back so that they have more of a stretch feeling. First, see if you can roll your shoulders up to your ears, back and down, so the shoulder blades will be able to slide down. From this placement, see if now, to the next inhalation, you can get a stretch feeling into your arms. Remember, all these are step-by-step instructions, so you always can go to the previous positioning. Now feel your palms. Thumbs are crossed. If you can, turn the palms to face each other, and you might be able to interlock your fingers, to interlace all of your fingers. Watch your breathing. Now, if you have interlaced your fingers, you might be able to bring your wrists closer. Watch your breathing. Now, feel your chin. With your next inhalation, not lifting it, feel to slide either the forehead or the chin more forwards. A stretch feeling comes from the chin through the neck to the pit of your throat. Watch your breathing. Do not lift your chest in the next movement. Feel your chin, your neck, your forehead. With your next exhalation, just lengthen it forward and lift the head, chin and neck a little, but do not lift your chest. If the neck feels tight, lower your chin gently. Now for your arms. Feel as if somebody is holding your hands and drawing your arms more to the back. With this feeling and with your next exhalation, try to stretch your arms more to the back. For your arms, with your next inhalation, stretch and lift your arms a little. Watch your breathing. For your chest, let your breathing grow. With your next exhalation, try to lift your chest, your spine. When the movement wants to stop, let it stop. Watch your breathing. For your arms. With your next exhalation, stretch your arms more to the back. A stretch feeling comes to your chest. For your chest. With every exhalation, feel a flow-like energy from the chest to the navel. With this feeling, with your exhalation, try to lift your chest and spine more. For your arms. Stretch your arms more. Do not disturb your chest. Now with your next inhalation, only if you can, stretch and lift your arms. Do not disturb your chest. Watch your breathing. Your arms. With your next exhalation, stretch and lift your arms more. Hold the body in this posture. Watch your breathing. Your arms. With your next exhalation, stretch the arms and bring them back to your back. Watch your breathing. Bend your elbows a little. Your chest, your spine. With your next inhalation, slowly lower the chest, the spine, the neck, the chin or forehead to the ground. Watch your breathing. Your arms, and bend your arms a little bit more. Your head, lift your head, turn it to one side, rest it on the ground. Your palms, stretch your fingers. With your inhalation, stretch your arms over your back towards your buttocks. And with your exhalation, relax your arms to the floor by the sides of your body. Relax your legs. Feel the sensations in your body as your body is relaxing. Feel the movement of breathing at your spine, your back muscles. And you're breathing in, feel how very gently the back muscles are moving away from the spine. And when you're breathing out, they are contracting towards the spine, helping tensions in the back muscles and in the spine to relax. No other thoughts, just watch and experience your breathing. Watching and experiencing your breathing, let it very gently grow. As the activity in your breathing is growing, the energy that is in your breathing will grow. And this helps you to stay awake. Watching and experiencing your breathing, open your eyes a little and then open your eyes completely. Gently push yourself up and come to be seated. Choose any comfortable sitting posture. Remember, whenever that posture is uncomfortable, you can change it. Palms comfortably placed on your legs. Gently close your eyes. Feel to look into your body and feel to smile into your body. In the body, the breath is moving. If you can, sit on your heels, otherwise choose a chair or any other posture. The breath is moving in the space that is in the body. Feel that gentle movement of your breathing. Bring your awareness to your anus lifter. Consciously contract your anus lifter, lift it up, and vertebra by vertebra lift your spine. Keep that activity feeling in your spine. Relax the anus lifter a little. Bringing your awareness to the stomach in the navel area. Feel this wave-like rhythm of breathing here. Notice when you're breathing out how very gently there is this wave-like movement of the exhalation, and that very gentle abdominal moving in helps tensions in the lower back to relax. See if you can notice that. Make sure you're not interfering with your breathing, but you're feeling the inhalation from the beginning to the end. And you're feeling the exhalation from the beginning to the end. Feel your spine. As if somebody is placing a soft ball on the lower back of your spine, from the lower tip of your spine, rolling this ball up on your spine, activating each of your vertebrae. And with this feeling and with your next inhalation, very gently begin to lengthen your spine, vertebra by vertebra. If that activity has brought attention, feeling, relax that activity a little. Feel the rhythm of breathing in the stomach, in the navel area. With the exhalation in the rhythm, draw the stomach in the navel area in. And with your inhalation, let it relax. Really sensitively joining into that wave-like movement. It is not a forceful abdominal contraction. It has much more a quality of a wave-like movement. You're pushing an energy from the navel region into your spine to activate the entire spine to the top of your head, the crown. And with this feeling and with your next exhalation, drawing gently the abdominals in, lengthen the spine up to the crown. Maintain that activity feeling in your spine, but relax the activities that feel tensed. Watch your breathing. Now bring your awareness to your chest. Feel the rhythm of breathing in your lungs and in your chest. Your chest, your shoulders. And with your next inhalation, let your chest expand and gently draw the shoulders a little bit to the back. With your exhalation, draw the arms down to let your arms sit in your shoulder joints. Watch your breathing. Now feel your arms. With your inhalation, stretch your arms to the sides till the tip of your middle fingers can touch the floor. Watch your breathing. Feel your arms. Remember, you could not only lift your arms over the sides, you might want to lift them over the front. So we did some of those arm movements in the previous days. So with your next inhalation, begin to lift your arms over the sides to the ceiling. When you're breathing out, let that movement stop. Release tensions. And when you're breathing in, lift your arms more. When you're breathing out, draw the shoulders down. Let that movement stop. When you're breathing in, bring your arms closer till the fingertips can touch. Let your palms come closer. You can cross your thumbs. Watch your breathing. Now feel as if somebody is holding your fingertips and is very gently trying to lift your arms more. With this feeling and with your next inhalation, begin to gently lift your arms more. If there is a tension feeling in the neck, shoulders and upper back, you can bend your elbows a little and you roll the shoulders back and down. Watch your breathing. Feel your arms. With your next exhalation, see if you can get a bit more of a stretch feeling into your arms. Interlace your fingers. Feel your arms. Feel the top of your head. With your next exhalation, let your stomach muscles in this wave-like movement contract. Bend your elbows and let your palms float to the top of your head. Watch your breathing. It helps the lengthening in your spine to have that sense of lengthening the spine and the top of the head into your palms. That also will trigger a mild abdominal activity which supports the lower back. Now feel your palms. Remember, you never need to continue when you feel you've reached your limits. With your inhalation, see if you cannot turn your palms so that the back of your palms are on the top of your head. Watch your breathing. Now feel somebody has placed a ball into your palms, and you slowly will lift your arms not to lose this ball. With your exhalation, you exhale completely. With your inhalation, slowly begin to lift your arms as if you're holding this ball, or it's placed in your palms, till you feel the body wants to stop that movement. Watch your breathing. With your arms. With your next exhalation, try to stretch your arms more if feeling can come into the sides of your body. Watch your breathing. With your arms. With your inhalation, try to stretch the arms and now move them a bit more behind you. This takes your upper arms a bit nearer to your ears. Watch your breathing. With your arms, try not to let them go forwards. With your elbows, if you're still balancing this ball. With your exhalation, bending your elbows and the back of the palms come to the top of your head, and they might just sit a bit further to the back. Watch your breathing. Now for your elbows. Feel somebody is touching with their fingertips your elbows from the sides and front, and is intending just to move them a little bit more to the back. Just breathe with this feeling. And then with your inhalation, only if you can, see if you can bring your elbows a little bit more to the back. Watch your breathing. Feel the body in this posture, feel your breathing. For your elbows, release the activity a little. For your palms, they still hold this ball. Do not let them come forwards. With your next inhalation, slowly lift your arms up to the ceiling, still balancing that ball. Watch your breathing. Now for your arms, with your exhalation, they can move lightly forwards a bit. For your arms, with your exhalation, bending the elbows back of the palms, come back possibly more to the middle or front of your head. Watch your breathing. For your palms, turn them so that your palms are touching your head. Feel your arms. With your next inhalation, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Watch your breathing. Feel your palms. Stretch your fingers. Feel your anus lifter. Contract, lift it up, stretch your spine. Feel the lower, upper abdominal area. With your exhalation, gently draw it in, stretch your spine, lift the crown. Relax both activities a little. Feel your palms. With your inhalation, turn the palms so the back of the palms come closer, palms facing the side. Feel your arms again. With your next exhalation, slowly to the rhythm of your exhalation, lower your arms. With the inhalation, let that movement stop. With the exhalation, you slowly lower your arms to the tip of your fingers touch the floor. Watch your breathing. And then place your palms anywhere comfortable on your legs. Feeling the body that is relaxing. Now changing to any other comfortable sitting posture so that we can sit a moment in silence until we proceed on the floor.